Kristen Baker, and today I'm going to talk to y'all about how to paint and distress furniture. I've been painting and distressing furniture now for about 2 years. It's a passion of mine. I love doing it. I like taking old pieces of furniture and bringing life back to them and giving them a new look. So to start this off, you'll need to gather up all your supplies that you'll need. You'll need a washcloth, a screwdriver, a paintbrush, your paint, some sealant, and a sander. Your second step is going to take your washcloth and your screwdriver, and you're going to wet your washcloth, and you're going to wipe down any surfaces to make sure that there's no dirt and grime on there to clean it up real good. You're going to take a screwdriver. You'll need your screwdriver to take off any hardware that may be on there, so that way you don't get paint on there. And so that's your second step. Your third step is going to actually take your sander, and you're going to lightly sand down any like leftover sealant or any like rough spots that may be on there to make sure you have a smooth surface to work with, and to really make sure that you get that clear coat of any kind of sealant that may be on there to make sure that your paint is going to stick. Now, if you were going to use a stain, I would suggest that you get down to the wood grain as much as possible, so that way your stain will absorb into the wood. Your next step is going to take, and then you'll have to take your wash rag and then wipe off all the dust and stuff. Then you'll take your paint and your paintbrush, and then you'll start applying your paint. Your first layer needs to be a thin layer of paint, and then your second coat of paint you will apply. Usually it doesn't take no more than 2, but depending on the quality and the color of paint that you use will determine how many coats of paint that you'll need to make sure you have good coverage. Your next step is going to be actually to take your sander again and to sand down any edges. I will start off with the edges, and to kind of give it a natural distressed look. And once you're finished with that, you'll actually take a step back and kind of look and see and use your own judgment to determine if you need to distress it anymore to your desire. After you've done that, you will take your rag again, and you'll dust off from what you sanded and make sure that it's clean. And then you'll take your sealant, and you'll apply at least 2 coats of sealant on your piece of furniture to protect your paint and to protect the wood. Usually it doesn't take no more than 2. I wouldn't do no less than 2 coats of sealant. I use a wax sealant. That's just my personal preference. I like it, and I like how it works better. But you can apply as many coats of sealant as you like. I wouldn't do no more than 4 to 5 coats of sealant, but I usually do about 2 to 3 depending on the piece of furniture. And but yeah, that's about all. Thank you.